Father Kramer says this about the great sign. This is unmistakably a papal election, for only Christ and his vicar have the divine right to rule all nations. Furthermore, the Church does not travail in anguish at every papal election which can be held without trouble or danger. But at this time, the great powers may take a menacing attitude to hinder the election of the logical and expected candidate by threats of a general apostasy, assassination, or imprisonment of this candidate if elected. There are two aspects of Father Kramer's interpretation that deserve defense. First, he speculates that a papal election will be opposed by an external force in the world. This is supported by the text of the 12th chapter of the Apocalypse. After all, the dragon stands in front of the woman. Then the dragon stood before the woman about to give birth. Apocalypse 12:4. This seems to imply opposition. And when one considers that the dragon desires to devour her male child, this hardly seems to be reading too much into the text. Second, the fact that the woman not only labors to give birth, but also wails aloud in pain, supports the possibility of an assassination of a pope. She was with child and wailed aloud in pain as she labored to give birth. Apocalypse 12:1-2. Many texts translate this as cried out. The Greek verb used here is krazo. Curiously, it is also used to describe Jesus' final cry on the cross in the Gospel of St. Matthew. But Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and gave up his spirit. Matthew 27:50. Again, this is not too much of a stretch given that the dragon also desires to kill this pope as soon as he is elected.